What's your most important issue?
The economy, getting the interest rates down, getting it where we can afford to live in America.
But, you know, if you can afford a boat, you're not hurting so bad, right?
Listen, nobody gave me I earned everything that I've got. I'm retired military, retired power plant.
I think it's interesting that people who are a little bit more comfortable are still so concerned about the economy.
Let's bring in the Trump supporter who set CNN straight, Joe Harner. Joe, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. I got to tell you, I mean, that was media takedown 101. You're very quick on your feet, sir. Thank you for that. The funny thing about this is that right now, Joe, you don't own a boat. I mean,
no,
listen,
I don't.
You've owned boats and jet skis, but you don't own a boat right now. And your point is money does not go as far today as it went a few years ago.
That is correct.
And what did you say to CNN when she was going? Were you kind of like, this is crazy that we were having this debate here?
Yes, because I mean, we're out there trying to cover a parade and a political event that was going to support Trump, and she was in there trying to undermine the people that were, at this parade to be able to celebrate and have a good time.
I wonder, Joe, what you think, because we've been talking about this a lot over the past several minutes. What do you think about, when you're in a Trump thing, do you hear any talk about Kamala Harris not answering any questions about the economy? She can't answer if we're better off today than we were 4 years ago, or won't answer it. What do you think about that strategy?
I think it's not going to work. I mean, because we want to know what you can bring to the, to the public and what we can do, what you can do to be able to help us get to the next level or make our lives better and spend more. And I did have that conversation with the CNN reporter, but they didn't air it.
They didn't air that part. What did you tell her at that point? Did you tell her the same thing you just told us?
Basically, first off, I told her that I didn't think Kamala Harris should be on the ticket because she doesn't have one American vote.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. I want to kind of go back to our economy conversation there because, Janet Yellen came out today and said that people can afford to buy more today than they can during the pandemic or before the pandemic. And a lot of people are like, oh, that's not true.
No, she's lying. Because I could buy a lot more 4 years ago than I can now. Being on a fixed income, because I was retired 4 years ago. Yeah. And being retired, like I told the CNN reporter, I want my money to go further.
Yeah, and it doesn't. It doesn't. Joe Harner, we appreciate you having you on the show. Thank you for your military service. Enjoy retirement. And if something comes up, you come back on anytime, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.